Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to another video for today. So let's talk about Mercadolibre. I talked about this company a couple of times, went over the basics, what the overall business does. If you want to check those videos out, it will be in the top right corner. But I'm going to have a little recap about the Mercadolibre ecosystem. So if you don't know, Mercadolibre has a couple of sides of the business. So there is Mercadolibre, the marketplace, Mercado Pago, which is basically the fintech side of the business, Envios, logistics, then Credito speaks for itself. Publicidad is basically the advertising. It's very small segment. Then there is Mercado Shops. It's the online store solutions. Now, in this past earnings report, they said that they sold over 4.7 million MPOS, point of sale system devices this year, and are expanding greatly in Brazil and in Argentina, while also making important strides in Mexico, and they also launched the MPOS businesses in Chile at the end of the year. And if you need a quick rundown, they reported earnings per share of negative 92 cents and revenue of $2.1 billion, beating expectations of $2 billion. Now the stock is down 20% year to date. They do not provide guidance. It has been profitable in the past, by the way, but management said that the loss was due to the interest rates and currency exchange rates. Now, one of the main reasons why I love Mercadolibre so much, besides management and the fact that it's a great business, is because of this. Look at those numbers here. So top 10 countries ranked by retail commerce shares of total retail sales in 2022. Look at those countries. Do you see any of the Latin American countries? No, that's the opportunity there. Now, if we look at the top 10 countries ranked by retail e-commerce sales growth, you can see Brazil number 4, Argentina number 6, and Mexico number 9. So the potential here is huge. Now at the end of this video, as always, we're going to see if we're going to add Mercadolibre to this channel's portfolio. You can follow that on stockyard.io. Link will be down in the description and in the pinned comment. It's completely free to follow. So if you want a quick overview, this is on stockyard.io, by the way. You just look at this here: high growth potential, stable operation, pessimistic investors right now. So that's the sentiment because the price was way higher. Now it's much lower. Again, you just have to look at the business. Analyst consensus 11 with a buy rating, 2 with a hold, and 0 with a sell. Fairly priced stock and same return as the market. If you look at the 1-year chart, you can see it's down 27.62%. On the 5-year chart, it's still up close to 400%. Right now, the analyst target is $1,623, and today we're sitting at close to $1,000. So basically a close to 60% upside. Now I do want to show you why long-term investing is important. So you're here in the investment return segment. You can see here it's neutral. When it's yellow, that means it's neutral. So you see 1-day return, year-to-day return, and then total 1-year return all in the red because that's basically short-term. But if you look at the longer term, 3-year return, 5-year and 10-year returns, that's in the green and a lot of green. 3-year returns over 360%, 5-year over 700, and then total 10-year return 1600%. So if you needed more proof that long-term investing is much better than just looking at the short-term price and the short-term fluctuation of the market, just look at this here, look at this segment, investment returns, and it will show you a bigger picture. So that was a short overview of why I believe Mercadolibre is a great company and a great investment. For the long term, obviously do your own due diligence, but we're going to have a look at the numbers they reported last quarter. But first, I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. The Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with The Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Now, Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. So all you have to do is go to fool.com/couchinvestor to get your free 10 stock picks now. Alright, so first up we have the Mercadolibre, the marketplace. This grew quite nicely in all regions, as you can see here. Obviously, Q4 2020 was a huge year across the board. Then 30% over that 110%, and then another 32% over those other two. So growth is still there. Items sold grew quite nicely as well. And then maybe this is actually a better way of representing stuff, is on a 2-year CAGR, GMV grew over 70%. And now Mercado Envios, which is the logistics side of the business, also performing very, very nicely. Almost 276 million items shipped through Mercado Envios. Almost 80% of all volume was delivered in less than 48 hours, and almost 10 percentage points improvement compared to the same quarter in the prior year. Almost 60% of the shipment were delivered on the same day or the next day. So if you want to compare it, you can compare it to Amazon Prime. And now Mercado Pago, which is their payment side of the business, acquiring and digital account TPV. TPV's total payment volume grew 72.8% year over year. And then unique fintech active users and wallet payers have been growing quarter over quarter quite nicely. So the progress from this side is extremely important and something to look out for the future, because I do believe that this side of the business is going to become extremely important for the long term. And as for Mercado Crédito, so their consolidating credit portfolio of $1.7 billion includes loans to merchants online, merchants in-store, consumers, and the credit card portfolio. They also finished the quarter with over 7.4 million customers with an active loan. Now to finish things off, so a quick overview, EBIT margin increased close to 300 basis points at the end of last quarter. In the prior year, they were in the negative. This time they ended in the positive 1.1%. Q4 is always a quarter with higher marketing expenses during the shopping season, so it's quite nice to see that they finished in the positive. And then you can see here the net revenue growth in each of their big geographies, so Argentina, Brazil, Mexico, and others, still high double-digit growth rates across the board. Now I do want to mention that because they are located in Latin America, interest rates are extremely high there. The currency, obviously, there's always going to be a currency exchange risk and hit for the company because of where they are located. This is something you need to take into consideration, especially in this year, maybe even next year with the current market environment and the world economy's environment. Actually, this is a risk, but you have to take that into consideration that it might improve and probably will improve in the future. Now, are we going to add Mercadolibre to our channel's portfolio? You're right, we are. So we're back here on stockcard.io. This is the Couch Gang portfolio. Again, the link is down in the description and in the pinned comment. It's free to follow. Obviously, we're in the red. We're not outperforming the S&P, but it only takes 1 or 2 green days and we're back in action. So we're gonna add it. The reason for decision is usually the link to this video. That way everybody that watches and follows the portfolio can always go back to the video and see why we have added it to the portfolio. So there you have it. Do let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on Mercadolibre. Do you have it? Do you plan on buying it? Let me know down in the comments below. And that will be it for this video. If you liked it, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.